Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, but if it's your first time here, my name is Helen and today I'm going to take you through a relaxing hands-free practice. So no downward dog, no planks, not even an all fours position. We're not going to place any weight into the wrists or into the shoulders. So we're going to start in a seated position. So maybe that's cross-legged for you, maybe it's some other way. And then let's just rest the hands onto the knees or the thighs, palms up or down, whatever you feel most drawn to, and then close down the eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Good, breathing in and letting go. Now with each exhale, just allowing the body to soften. So maybe starting at the crown of the head, relaxing down through the face, the jaw, relax around the neck, soften the shoulders, all the way down the arms to the fingertips. And then down the spine to the hips. Can you relax down through the thighs all the way to the toes? You're welcome to keep your eyes closed here. We're just going to make some circles with the upper body, so just begin to wind it out. So keeping the sitting bones grounded. See if you can just wind out any tension. Nice flowing movements. And if it feels good, you can really lean into it. Maybe some of us really lean forward, so it's like your chest is reaching for the floor. Maybe some of us really lean back, so you're pressing into the shoulders. Good, and then change direction. So nice and flowy and just whatever feels good for your body today. Very nice. Good, and then sitting back up to upright. Take a nice big breath in, reach the hands high, lift out of your waist. And then as you exhale, cactus out the arms, like so. And then you're going to give yourself a little hug here. So you're going to bring your right arm on top of the left, and your fingertips are going to relax onto your shoulders like so. Now if your hands are okay, if your fingertips and your fingers are okay, maybe you give yourself a little shoulder massage here with your fingers. Or maybe you just rest the hands onto those shoulders there. Lovely. As you inhale, open the arms up into cactus. And then as you exhale, left arm on top of the right this time. And then you can rest the fingertips. Maybe you massage around the neck area, top of the shoulder, or maybe you just rest the weight of your hands on your shoulders. Closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to settle. Good, as you inhale, opening the arms up into cactus. And then as you exhale, bring one hand across, one hand behind, taking a little twist. So inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Draw your belly in. Lovely. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the opposite side. Really pulling the belly button back to the spine. See if you can find a little extra twist. Good, and then coming back through center. Wonderful. We're going to work into our hips a little bit here. So you're going to bring one foot flat onto the floor. So let's bring the right foot flat onto the floor. light weight into the fingertips here. So just be mindful if you are working with any injuries. Otherwise, we're going to come up into this kind of kneeling position with this leg, and this foot is flat. Good. And then just begin to move forwards and back, or it's going to be like more on the diagonal as you kind of get into that hip. You can even rest your hands like here if you prefer than on the floor. Good. So just kind of easing out anything in that hip area. Good. And then from here, you're going to take a little sit down onto your sitting bones. So this left foot is going to still be into the groin, and then straighten out that right leg. Good. Take a breath in, sit nice and tall. And then as you exhale, take a little lean over. So you can place the weight of your head into your hand if that feels okay, or you can just let your hand drop. With this hand, you can rest it in front or maybe behind. You can even grab for your leggings or your waist if you need. I just want you to lean into that so you feel that stretch down through that side body. Good. As you inhale, come on up. And then you're going to turn to face that straightened leg. So you're going to take a little turn, and then this time you're going to fold over here. So now you're stretching a little bit more through the hamstring. And as this is a relaxing practice, just notice if you're over efforting too much, if you're trying to pull on anything or stress yourself out at all. Just allow yourself to lean into a nice sensation. Good. Slowly walking the hands back towards you. You're going to take a little twist. So breathe in, sit tall. And then as you exhale, one hand is going to come across to that bent knee, and then you're going to look behind, see how far you can get this time. Good. Inhaling through center, and then bring this right leg back in. Let's do the same on the opposite side. So your left foot is going to be planted, and then you're going to find a kind of kneeling position with this foot, and then just begin to move on that diagonal. So a little bit of ankle mobility here as well as getting into that hip. Light weight into the fingertips, or none at all. You can do it without if your balance is okay. Good. And then you're going to take a little sit down onto your sitting bones. So this time your right foot is going to be into your groin, and your left leg lengthens. Take a breath in, sit tall, and then take a little side lean. So maybe your head rests into your hand. Maybe this hand stays where it is, or behind. If you're dealing with any injuries on either side, please feel free to change up what you need to do on each side. But you want to be feeling the stretch kind of here in this region. As you inhale, come back up to upright, and then you're going to turn to the straightened leg, breathe in, and then fold over this way. Once more, just check in that you're not over efforting. Is there anywhere that you can soften a little? Maybe that's just allowing the shoulders to drop. Maybe even turn the palms up, just so we're not pulling with the hands at all. Just using our body weight to lean into it. Good. Good, slowly coming all the way back up. Sit nice and tall. And then you're going to bring one hand across to that knee, one hand behind, looking behind. You can even slightly push the foot into your thigh to help find a little extra twist if that feels appropriate. Good, and then inhale back through center. Good, this time we're going to take our legs out wide as is comfortable here. So you might want to sit on a block or a pillow if you kind of round through the spine like this. Definitely elevate yourself with a prop or two. Good, and then you can either rest some light weight into your hands if that feels okay to lean back, or just rest your hands here and then begin to roll out through your ankles. I've got quite a sticky mat, so it's quite hard for me to move my heels. Good, and then circling the opposite way. Very nice, good. And then point and flex your feet. So point on the inhale, exhale to flex, toes back towards you. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. One more, inhale, point, and then exhale, flex. Good, and then relax your feet, give them a little shake out. Awesome, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, just begin to lean forward. So maybe some of us rest our hands in front. You can even have your forearms on a block or a stack of books. Maybe some of us get our forearms to the floor. You might even pancake and get your head and your tummy all the way to the floor. But don't kind of reach or force it. See if you can just lean into it. Close your eyes. And just notice how your body reacts here. So maybe there's a slight tensing in the groin area. With a slow exhalation, can you communicate to your body that it's okay to soften? Checking in with the jaw, noticing that we're not clenching our teeth. Wonderful. Big deep breath in. Slow breath out. Good. And then slowly walking the hands back towards you. You're going to bring the soles of the feet onto the mat like so. Now, depending on injuries and things, you can keep your hands in front of you and just take a little swipe of the knees from side to side. Or if you don't mind popping a little bit of weight into the hands, you can pop them behind you. So either is fine. Just take a little swipe out there from side to side. Very nice. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Just enough, maybe like a foot in between your heels and your groin here. Breathe in, sit nice and tall. And then as you exhale, begin to lean forwards. So no pulling with the hands, just allow the hands to rest. And if you need more space, slide your feet further away from you to give your tummy a little bit more space. Good, take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Good, inhale slowly, coming all the way back up. Let's close up our knees. Now you can come down without using your hands here, so it's a little bit of core work. So maybe just sliding the hands down the thighs until you come all the way down onto your back. Resting here. Perfect. Let's bring our hands out in a cactus shape, palms shining up. Just relax your hands and your shoulders. And then lift the knees into the chest. Relax your feet. And then just begin to draw some circles with your knees here. So massaging into the back. Good, and then circling the opposite way. Very nice. Good, and then from here, crossing your right leg all the way over your left, and then allowing your legs to drop over to the left. If that leg crosses too much, you can uncross them and just stack your knees. Otherwise, completely let go of any need to effort here or try. Just allow your body to sink. Good. As you inhale, bringing the legs back through center. Uncross them. And then opposite side. So your left leg all the way over your right. And then allowing the legs to fall over to the right. Or not doing the leg cross if you don't want to. Really allowing yourself that time to fully let go. So maybe check in with your ankles and your calves. Maybe you were tensing unnecessarily there. Good. As you inhale, bringing the legs through center. Uncross them. And then just allow yourself to sprawl out here in whatever fashion suits you. Take a deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Empty, empty, empty. Allowing yourself to come to complete stillness. Resting both body and mind. And I'm going to leave you here today. Feel free to lie back for a couple of minutes. And when you are ready, slowly come out. Thank you so much for joining me for this hands-free practice. And I'll see you on the next one.